Welcome back to the G Word Unscripted, and today we're making dinner. Okay, so my chicken is currently soaking so that it can be clean. So while that's soaking, let's make the marinade. For the marinade, I am using olive oil, lemon pepper seasoning, fresh lemon juice, Italian seasoning, and salt. I'm not gonna measure these because even if you put a certain amount in there, it's not gonna taste right. It might not taste right. So I'm just gonna pour some oil, some salt, Italian seasoning, which is not open, lemon pepper seasoning, we're gonna take our lemon and just squeeze some lemon juice. Now that our marinade is finished, I'm just going to close up the bag and kind of shake it all together. It doesn't look like a lot, but it is. And I'm also gonna add more to the chicken tomorrow, so I don't wanna put too much in here. Is in there. Now it's time to put the chicken. So a lot of the seasoning is at the bottom of the bag, if you can see that. And the chicken at the top does not have as much as at the bottom. So I'm just gonna add a little more to the top so that the chicken can get just as much flavor as all the other chicken. We don't wanna have chicken discrimination. I don't think we need any more oil, so I'm not gonna put any more of that in there. But I will put some lemon pepper, a tiny bit of salt, some Italian seasoning, and then a little bit of lemon juice. Okay, our chicken is all marinated, and it is time to let it sit for 24 hours. I will be back in 24 hours so that we can cook the rest of the meal and serve dinner for the family. See you. It is now day 2 and it is time to cook the meal. So the first thing I did was preheat my oven, and now I'm gonna wash my hands. And the first thing we're gonna cook is our potatoes. Now that the potatoes are washed, it's time to chop. The recipe calls for 1/4 cup of olive oil, 1.5 teaspoons of salt, 2 tablespoons of minced garlic, and pepper. It is now time to mix so that each potato can get evenly seasoned. The next thing we're gonna do is put the foil on the sheet pan and place the potatoes in the pan so that we can put them in the oven to cook. Our potatoes are now in an even layer, and we can place them in the oven and start our next part of the meal. Our potatoes are in the oven, and it's time to start on our chicken. So in the previous part of the video, I showed where I was putting together the marinade for the chicken and then put the chicken in the fridge and let it sit overnight. So this is our chicken from yesterday. It looks delicious, but we'll find that out for sure later. So I have prepared a baking sheet for the chicken, and I've set it aside for later so that I don't have to do it and I have extra time to do something else. It is now time to put the chicken on the baking sheet and then put the sauce mixture over the chicken and place it in the oven. For the sauce that goes on top of the chicken, it calls for 2 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 tablespoons of lemon juice, which is also store-bought because, you know, I still haven't gotten around to buying lemons. Now time to coat the chicken with the mixture. It's now time to season the chicken. Lemon pepper seasoning, paprika, garlic powder, pepper, salt, Italian seasoning. It's time to put chicken in the oven. Now that our chicken and potatoes are in the oven, which are the 2 things that take the longest to cook, the next thing we're going to cook are green beans. Our green beans have been chopped and it's time to cook them. So I'm gonna put some butter in the pan, some minced garlic, and some salt and pepper. So I just put some rice in the microwave. The green beans are done, the spinach is done, the potatoes are done, the chicken is almost finished. And so I'm just gonna clean up the kitchen, wash some dishes, and then fix the table for dinner. Thank you all so much for tuning into today's video. Let me know if you like this video with a comment. And let me know what other kind of videos I should do. I feel like I should do something like this, to do something a little different. It was fun. It was a little hard to record and cook at the same time, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Stay tuned to the end for some pictures of dinner. Thank you, and I will see you next time on the G Word Unscripted.